I'm Caesar Flickman. Welcome to the 75th Annual Hunger Games. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the Capitol, to the exclusive behind the scenes of the arena of the up-and-coming Hunger Games. I have here with me two of our stylists, Maleficent Lavonda.
Hello.
And Pear Gufferson.
Hello.
So, give us the juicy gossip on the up-and-coming arena.
Well, we can't tell you too much, or else that would give it away.
But we can tell you that it is a calm plant that is going to be within the arena. That is about the only thing we can tell you, and that it is a succulent. A succulent, you see, is the plant that absorbs the water. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Another clue, it could quite possibly be that these plants also open their stroma during the night, but then close them during the day, unlike other plants.
Do you know what type of plants are calm plants, Caesar?
Well, Maleficent, I would assume that cam plants are cactus.
Now, how on earth did you know? You did your homework. You've got the juicy gossip before we told you. Don't say it no more. So, yes, cacti is within it and pineapples. Also, you know, it's another type of photosynthesis. It's crassulation acid metabolism.
Breaking news, Ghosh alert.
Good day, my name is Dr. Ghosh. Many succulents also employ a special type of photosynthesis known as CAM for crassulation acid metabolism. Instead of synthesizing carbohydrates, they synthesize crassulation acid during the day while their stomata are closed and stored in their tissues. At night, when temperatures are low and humidity higher, they open their stomata and break down acids into carbohydrates using carbon dioxide from air. CAM is extremely efficient at using water. Plants that use it consume only about 10% of the water other plants consume to synthesize the same amount of carbons. The overall rate of photosynthesis is slower, however, so CAM succulents are usually slow growing. CAM plants are also able to hibernate during dry times, recycling oxygen and carbon dioxide to conduct very low photosynthesis. Since they have not gone completely dormant, CAM plants can resume growth within 24 to 48 hours after rain. An agave can sprout new roots within 5 hours of a rain, whereas dormant shrubs usually take 2 weeks or more to revive.
We're now going to give our viewers an exclusive look into the making of the arena following Doctors Scarlett Watson and Dr. Violet Flavius.
Ooh, I can't wait, darling.
We are here to basically give you a preview of what future tributes will see in this upcoming Hunger Games.
If you pay attention to the landscape, it's quite important. It's a bit different than other ones we've done. Dry, that's what we'll say for now, it's dry.
Very dry.
Definitely try to find water, eh? Okay, perfect, let's go.
Very dark. Down this hill, very
If you notice,
dry.
the vegetation
ground.
is quite dry.
Not
There's
a lot
not
of things.
much, no grass.
Not at
No
all.
grass. Grass needs water to live. Watch out for rattlesnakes and the like.
Lots of reptiles out here.
You won't find too many scorpions, but I wouldn't say that you wouldn't find any, because you might find some. Alright, it gets a bit rocky here, so be careful.
A lot of rocks, a lot of empty holes.
Right, so now, if you notice, you've seen a little bit more foliage. That's
It's really flattened out this time.
It's just basically letting you know that there's a water source clear,
Look at the small little foliage we have found.
possibly an oasis, but I would tell you right now it's quite
Not a lot
heavily
of flora
protected.
around here.
Yeah,
None at all.
so fauna. So we're gonna come through and go this way.
One of the best Brussels we have found.
Now if you take a look at this right here, it's showing you that not much life lives out here, it dies pretty easily. So Guess there's not much hope for you tributes. Gonna die pretty soon. So next we're gonna proceed and to show you the main clue of the arena and what's gonna really tell you whether or not you're gonna survive. Okay, so right now we're in one of our indoor growing laboratories. So basically the only hint I can give you is that this is a CAM plant. A CAM plant is the has to do with crassulacean acid metabolism. It's named after the family Crassulaceae, the succulents in which the process was first discovered. So this particular CAM plant is a succulent. I can't divulge more into it more than that. I do know that on the Flickerman show there will probably be more details discussed, but I am not liable to tell you that. Now, Doctor, is there anything else that you wanted to say about this?
Now notice that as we are observing this plant, it is absorbing what we see to be carbon dioxide molecules. Isn't that strange? Because normally, wouldn't you say, Doctor,
yes,
that plants absorb CO2 molecules
during the day
rather than at night?
For photosynthesis we do know needs the sunlight, but CAM plants are actually the reverse because they're in very dry climates. They're closed, the stomatas are closed during the day, and they actually open up at night when the temperatures are cooler and there's more moisture in the air to absorb carbon dioxide. So that's crassulacean acid metabolism. So
also notice that if you look closely, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there are quite large pores on this plant, and it will actually absorb the carbon dioxide.
If they're not this small, then you're going to see the flowers on the bigger ones. Go ahead, Doctor, illuminate those.
Yes, Doctor.
Now, succulents, as you may or may not know, succulent, if you break down the word, sounds like suck, so it's like absorbing water. Great sources of water, but if you see closely, they have very sharp spines, and most CAM plants are poisonous, so guess that doesn't mean anything good for you, tributes.
Also good for protection, making sure that the plant isn't harmed in any way.
No, they don't want you to steal their water, they need it more than you, is that they feel like.
Is it morning already? Well, now we can once again check on our CAM plants. As you can see, during the night, it absorbed the CO2, and the CO2 would re-release into the plant during the day, so the Calvin cycle can absorb the CO2, the NADPH, and the ATP to produce sugar molecules. Now, if you notice closely, this plant has produced sugar molecules and inside the chloroplast. Back to you in the studio.
This process is also considered a second photosynthetic adaptation to arid conditions. Now let's go to our tributes and see how they will react to this newfound arena. Such excitement on their faces.
God, I'm Katniss!